for this quest, the Memory Alembic. This one just so happens to be, because I've already found it and looked it up, it's in the Florescent Canals, so we're going to go to Savathun's throne world. We're going to launch into Quagmire. It's the only landing zone you have in this area, at least currently. Launch to this. I'll show you how to start. We're going to go to the right and go up towards Florescent Canal. There'll be two primary buildings entering from that southern side. There's a southern building and then the northern building. The northern building should be the one that contains the deep site. And when you click on the deep site, the little black orb, it will reveal the dead Scorn body. Should be directly kind of behind it if you're coming up the staircase to the front, but it's nearby. It's like 5 feet from me. I'll show you where it's at. So first, let's just get there. And I'm not perfect at this pathing, so I still have to look up the exact way I kind of to go. I always go up right here and jump over this little crevice. And you can go up to the left or to the right, I believe. So there's a little tighter, I should have gone to the left. Then you go up the staircase, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this leads out to the canal, yes, and goes up to the Florescent Canal, so let's keep on going over here to the left. And I'm hoping it actually lights up the entire path so I can show you what it was doing when I did it, because it looks like the in-game pathing may be incorrect. It almost shows as if there are two separate paths. There's one that goes northbound and one that goes southbound. The southbound one from the deep site appears to be the right. Alright, so see this first building you come on the left, it's kind of like a Roman type cathedral minus the excessive columns. You'll notice if you go to this first one, on the left it's a wall, but on the right it's open. The one you want. The second one, which is the northern bound one, where if you go down the steps, the right one is open, and the left one is a wall and a deep site right here. This is the deep site that you want to discover the Scorn's bodies. I'll also show you later. Alright, so we're going to click on this reveal, and you'll notice the Scorn body spawns right over here in the corner next to this cauldron. So the deep side will be right here. If you're looking that direction, that's not the correct one. Don't go that way. Just turn straight around from where you click it. It's right close to you. It's only like 5 feet away. Click on the Scorn, and it'll light up the path. Now you'll notice, hold on, let me show you what I'm going to talk about here. So see how there's a green path right there? There's also a green path right there. Problem is, this one, from what I can tell, is wrong and does not lead you to where you need to go. This one, that's heading northbound, is the correct one. I think I may have said southbound, I'm sorry. The one that leads northbound down this staircase appears to be the correct one. I'll show you where this other one leads. So if you follow this green trail, this one goes up, over to the left, around this pillar, around the little mirror pond in the way here, and if you click on this, you notice it doesn't do crap except for this body. It activates another body, but then there's nothing up this direction whatsoever. You can't go this way. And there's nothing across this side. The problem is it leads right back to where you just came from. So it spawns the second body. You go back this way, right back to where we came from. All I'm doing is going back to the first site that I read. So I go to this one. You find that Scorn, you go down this direction, which is actually northbound, following this path. Don't worry about that, I don't think you need that. That's for, if you call that, I think it reveals another body right here in the corner, this one. It still leads the same way, so just go this way. And then you're going to go this direction in this door, and right when you enter this door, you don't go further. A lot of people show going all the way to the end. This is the debris that you're trying to scan right here. So then you scan this debris. You follow this down. And then the Hive Executioner, we gotta keep going. He spawns all the way at the end of this path. So you just keep walking straight. When you get to this really large open kind of courtyard here, if I'm not mistaken, you make a right here. See that door over there? We're gonna go to that big door Right after you make a right. Don't worry about all these other deep sites and crap. You don't need these. Just go straight through this door right here, the big door to the right, and here's your next green path we're going to follow. It just picks up randomly. Up and around. I think you can go either way. It doesn't matter. You can go to the right too. It's just marked to the left. Alright. The guy is going to spawn. I don't want to do it yet because I want to test my theory. If you go down that way, basically you go all the way to the end of the hallway, and from what Polygon states, the guy will spawn. There's another green one. He spawns right over there in that far right-hand corner. So you literally just walk all the way to the end of the hall, straight ahead, go to the right-hand side of the room, and he spawns. There'll be kind of like a locked door over there. He spawns right in front of the door. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back and see if possibly Polygon got it wrong. Maybe it's not an issue with the in-game passing. It could be that Polygon's website just has the sourcing incorrect, and their path is wrong. So let's go back and see if I can actually find it. If it does, I'll try to get someone at their website, someone at their website, and see if they can update it with the correct pathing. Because it should be, I think you start at the mirror pool, find the first one, walk down to the building on the left, find the second one, walk down to that little kind of fountain area in that depression where we jumped off the ledge, and then click on that one, and then follow it all the way down to where we just went to, and then that's the final pathing. And that one's it's kind of crap. It's not really done all that well. And secondly, that big open part, once you go into that building, that long corridor through the courtyard, I didn't see any green markings at all throughout that area. Maybe I'm not clicking every site, so I'm going to try that and see if I click each one, if it'll show the path correctly. But I'm going to try to show you guys the correct path. So let's go the quick way this time. I'm going to jump through this little hole in a wall right here where I normally go, and then go up because it's more wide open on this side, and then you just go straight up this big doorway to head towards the canal. Go this way. It's just something I found. I'm hoping it'll help someone. If it doesn't, whatever, I apologize, but I'm hoping this will be the correct path. Alright, so remember when you're coming up, here's the first big cathedral on your left. But remember, we're not going to that one because I don't think that's the starting point. I think you go straight to this mirror pool right here, and I think this is actually supposed to be the first deep site, which is right here compared to Florescent Canals, right here. So we're going to click on this. First guy spawns, click on him. Now it lights the path up, so you start following the green path. There's the green path, green path, green path, green path. Another deep site. I'm going to click this next deep site. Again, I don't really think it's necessary because I think it still lights the whole path. But whatever, I'm going to click it anyway just because I'm curious if it lights the path up better. So here's this dead guy. Can't click on him, you got to keep going. Green, green. Now here's where you drop off right here, and there would normally, I don't think this is the right side, there's normally a deep site, I think, in this little depressed flower right here. Maybe it's, I screwed up, it's on the other side, sorry. This flower, and when you click on this deep site, the guy spawns right behind you next to this wall. But again, you can't click or do anything, you just keep following this green path, which is already lit anyway. This way, and then it goes in the room. Now here's the key point. A lot of these videos just show you keep on going and they don't actually stop right there, or they'll shoot at this door but they don't shoot the debris. The debris is right here next to the door, right when you come into this first building after you go past the flower. Click on the debris. Now to light up the additional path, which makes this faster. Let me turn this arrow. Alright. Follow the green path, follow the green path, dodge all the shit in the middle, follow the green path, green path, continue to follow it. Now, here's where there's like nothing here. Like the last green path was way back there, up there. Then you come this way, and you come through this opening, and there's like nothing here. See, like, where the hell am I supposed to go? Do I go straight? Go I down? There's a deep site over here, but I don't think it does anything for revealing if you just go straight ahead and you don't turn right. Yeah, see, that's almost like it's a reveal for something else, but it doesn't do shit with the path. Like, the path doesn't do anything. So basically, just keep in mind what I told you when you first come through that door and you get to this big open corridor right here. I'll go back so you can see the path when I came in. So this is the way that we came in. Right after you come out of that little hallway in the corridor, you'll be coming down the staircase right here. You go down this path, and here's your big open corridor. You immediately make a right, and there, that door over there is the one that we're going to, that big door. So you just follow this path to the right. There is another one here. Let me click this one, see if this does anything. I'm sure it does some other... Yeah, so see, that activated that to get up to that chest, so that's not what we're looking for. But anyway, keep going to this door. And then voila, out of nowhere, after 2,000 something feet worth of traveling, the next green path just magically pops up. The last one was like 2 miles back that way. So, excuse me, I think that's poor on Bungie's site for not marking that very well, but whatever. Either way, you can go right or left. I'll just follow the green path so you can see. You can go, it's just on the other side of it. So you go left, go here. Now, the path leads you this way, I think, or I thought it did. Oh, to the left. I swore I thought it was to the right. Alright, follow the path, and it's going to be all the way at the hallway on the right-hand side of it. I think it's not this side. He spawns, should be on this side, or at least it's supposed to be. That's where we're going to shoot. Oh, he just randomly showed up, so I guess you just go into the room. Let's just see if that was something separate. Okay, so that was a colorful one. So I think what triggered it is I actually went, the last place I went was to right here. And I guess he just spawned in the middle of the room. The other last guy that made a video on it, again, he shot this door over here saying he spawned over here. I didn't see him spawn over there. Maybe he did and I just wasn't paying attention. But I think when we walked in the room, after following the path, I think the guy was just like right up here. And then when I came down here, I didn't give a crap about that. I came down here and went to the last green marker, which I think was about here-ish. He just came down the stairs and he was right here in the middle. But anyway, that's how you actually get to this stupid guy and kill him. Because from what I've seen on Polygon, they sort of got it right, but not really. They just said keep following the path all the way to the end until you run into it, but they don't really give any indication as to where you're supposed to go. And the video by Blurredly that I watched, he sort of got it close, but he made it all the way to the end and then shot at the door as if the mob spawned at the end of the door because he had already done it for the day. So I wanted to actually show it to you guys so you could see how the quest is completed. So that's how you complete Memory Alembic in the Florescent Canal. I'm fairly certain Polygon just has the marker incorrect. I believe you start at the mirror pool, then you go down to the little Coliseum type area, or whatever you want to call it, the Roman building. Go to the left, that the first scorn is there, and then you go down the hill to the right. You fall off that little edge where the 2 little flower fountains are that aren't working, and you click on that one. He's right behind you. Go down in the very first door. You click on that green door. Look at the bottom to discover the debris. And you go all the way through the building that we went to till you get to that big, huge open corridor. Immediately make a right. Go all the way to the end of this, and then just follow the path all the way into that room and then kill him. So sorry for being long-winded. I just wanted to make sure you guys had exactly what you needed to get this quest done, because it was quite annoying for me to figure it out the first time.